Hello, hi. It's gonna be a little chaotic while I rummage for a second. Are you guys ready to be so proud of me? I stitched while we were on our vacation, our weekend away, to do busy things. I stitched. I know, shocker. Everyone's in awe right now. So, I also stitched a little bit before that. I did film a stitch with me for that, but then the night after the stitch with me, I stitched again. Sorry, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Anyway, I was super excited because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do the Olympic challenge that Naptime Stitcher is doing because maybe that will make me want to stitch. And it did. But then I have not done a single project that I slotted for the days. So that's great. But I'm stitching and that's what counts. So today, I'm supposed to work on Maui. I don't know if that's gonna happen because I am itching to work. Sorry. I actually got this itch to start my ornament that I was supposed to start in June. I had a little dilemma about that ornament because it was a cookie, and so I didn't know if I should stitch it on white because the cookie itself is brown and there's an outline of brown, or if I should just stitch it on the brown. I will show you my conundrum. So that was my conundrum. I think I've decided I'm just gonna stitch it on the brown. I think that's what I've decided. And we'll see how it goes, I guess. Because I didn't even realize this Santa has black. Anyway. Apparently, I'm missing a couple colors. That is Santa. was not expected because I thought I had pulled all the colors that I was gonna need for all of them. In case you haven't guessed by now, this is going to be a stitch with me. Or it might end up just being a chat with me. Hopefully my daughter doesn't cry a whole lot. She's asleep. The office is relatively close to her bedroom, but not that close. So I may do more of like a kind of like how I'm talking right now. Here we go. So my conundrum is, these are the browns. I'm sorry, there's some. This is the brown of the paper. Anyway, it's fine. I feel like everyone who watches my channel is gonna be like, if you don't film it, you don't stitch. That might be how it goes for a minute. But I actually did get stitching done, and I'll film a floss tube hopefully this week. Okay, that gives me enough space. I don't know why I got the sudden urge to work on my ornaments, because they just have not sounded appealing to me. I don't know why. double check this. I just need to make sure that I started this in an okay place. That will leave me enough room for everything. Okay. So, who's been watching the Olympics? I've watched some events, mostly beach volleyball. It's kind of hard to remember which events are on during the day or like first thing in the morning, because I'm waking up with my daughter and getting everything done, so I'm not immediately looking at my phone on the Peacock app, or I'm not immediately turning on the Olympics on the TV, so. Sorry if that was loud. I mentioned in my whip parade that I was debating on if I was going to UFO catching rays. And I did. I even filmed a video, like taking everything apart, but I haven't watched it back to see if the sound was okay and to see if the video was okay. So I think I just might delete it and not post it. But catching rays is no longer in a Q-snap. The floss is all put away. And it is no longer a whip. Which is kind of weird. But I honestly feel really good about the fact that it's no longer a whip. I don't have anxiety about any of my projects. And it's a hobby. It's supposed to be fun. So if anything is giving you anxiety, you probably need to not do that when it comes to your hobby. So yeah, I actually loved putting all of the floss away and scanning it into my Excel spreadsheet. for my stash, which my stash is excessive. No one needs that many extras of DMC, but here we are. And the crazy thing is that I would probably still need to go to Michael's if I were to fully kit up another full coverage piece, which is wild to me. There's one that I really want to do, but I don't know if I just love the picture of it and I wouldn't finish it, kind of like Catching Rays. But it is a mini and it's from Artisy. And I haven't started an Artisy full coverage yet. But it's of this really cute red door, and I just feel like it would be really cute in a bathroom or like in my powder room that we have on our main level. I just don't know if it would take me too long to do it, and if we don't live in this house forever, then maybe I wouldn't like it anymore. I don't know. Maybe after this strand I'll find a picture of it. I haven't bought it yet, but I think it's a really cute full coverage pattern. Like, I almost wish there was like an ultra mini version of it. And I know that part of it is details, but and I know that with like an ultra mini, the way that you would get details is backstitch, and I am not about backstitch. I will do it. One thing I really don't like is French knots, but I will do backstitch if I need to. I just would prefer not to. Okay, let me see if I can find it. I don't know what you would call it. Oh, that's helpful. Oh my gosh, and it's on sale. Okay, so it's just called Mini Red Door. I think that is so cute. I don't know if I would get sick of the red. I might want to start in the middle. I don't know. I just think that is so cute. Anyway, maybe because it's on sale, I'll buy it. Because of all the reds, I might not be able to kit it up from what I just put away, because that was mostly blues. If you see that bag right there, That's all the blues that wouldn't fit in my, what I have all of my backups in, because I just have them in these small little Rubbermaid containers. Yeah, all the blues wouldn't fit. So I have my Etsy shop up. Thank you if you watched my channel and you saw my Instagram post where I asked people to go favorite it. Thank you for those who went and favorited the shop. Really appreciate it. I'm having a hard time deciding if I should put up any more or make any more needle minders because nothing has sold yet. There hasn't been very much traction, which I get because I haven't really done any self-promotion because I feel weird about it. But I have what I think are pretty cute. I would use them for my projects, obviously, because I made them. But I don't know. I know that I would have to talk about it more, but I feel weird about talking about it. I don't want to sound like a big infomercial for myself. I don't know. Does anyone else feel that way? I feel like I've posted about it. I've like teased that I'm making more, and I have some that I think are really cute, like ready to be made, and maybe I'll just make them for me. Just make one of each for me, of the ones that I am excited about. That way I can at least have them. I don't know, I don't want to make 10,000 needle minders and then none of them sell. So my house is just chilling with 10,000 needle minders that I don't need because I'm never gonna have that many projects. And maybe Etsy isn't the place to do it. Maybe I need to make a separate Instagram for it. I don't know. But my shop name is the same as my stitching Instagram. And I don't want that to turn into an infomercial for myself and for the needle minders, but I don't know. We are almost done with this brown. And I probably should go turn on the light so that you can see me. Okay. You can't even tell. Okay. I don't even know what the ornament is for July. Maybe I should just work on all of them. At the same time, since tomorrow's the last day of July. Ooh. We are going on a vacation for a week and a half in August, and I'm really excited. Should be fun. we're done with that color. I think I might just work my way down. Start at the top. I'm really hoping that nothing happens to our flights coming back, because my ID is set to expire this year. 5 days after we come back, I think. So I'm really hoping nothing happens to our flights. Because I looked it up and it said that to get my new one in the mail after getting it renewed, it'll take 4 to 6 weeks, which that doesn't give me enough time. So there's that. And who knows, maybe it would come earlier, but we'll see what happens when we get back. So I mentioned that we went out of town for the weekend. We went back to northern Utah for a baby shower. And we had a good time. It was awesome. I'm glad that I went. Definitely a short trip. We left Friday, came back Monday. Short trip. The baby shower was the only thing we went up for, so just felt kind of rushed, I guess, but also very packed in just a full weekend. But like I said, I'm glad we went. Glad I was able to make it up. I just got not even one of the main songs, but one of the songs from the Backyardigans stuck in my head from the Castaways episode, if anyone knows what I'm talking about. But not even like the main song from that episode. It's a different one. Different song. Which is why I think it's kind of funny. What are you gonna do? I feel like there's a lot of pausing this video, or at least no talking, so hope you don't mind that. Counting and stitching while doing a stitch with me is kind of difficult to keep talking through. We're at 40 minutes. I might cap it off at 45. We'll see how we're feeling. last night I started a playthrough of Pokemon Emerald with my husband, and we are doing a Soul Link, which means that our Pokemon are connected. So if one faints, if mine faints, that we caught at the same time. So like if my starter faints, then his starter also gets put away and we can't use that one anymore. We can't have the same type in an encounter. So if I go and encounter something and I catch it and put it on my team, he cannot get that same Pokemon in that same encounter. So he has to find a different one. But those are also connected, the ones that we get at the same time. So we started that yesterday and we beat the first gym already. I'm not sure when we'll play again. He's gonna have some early mornings for the next 3 or 4 mornings, so I'm not sure what the plan will be there. But we started it. He's been asking me to start it for maybe a month. Or he's asked how I would feel about it for about a month now. So I said okay. Let's start. Sorry, I could hear him coming, so he came in to let me know he was going to bed. Anyway, we were almost at 44 minutes, so I am just going to show you where I got to during this little Stitch With Me session. And here is where I got to. So we have still got a ways to go, but that's alright. I'll keep stitching here for a minute and we'll see how far we can get tonight. But I hope I'll be able to see you soon for a regular floss tube update. Hopefully I'm able to film that this week or this weekend, and yeah. I hope you remember that someone always needs you. Bye.